The sun. Other than faces of loved ones, it's one of the first things we learn to draw. The sun is essential. It gives plants their energy stores. It gives us seasons. It warms our bodies. The sun's energy is all around us and within us. Our fossil fuels come from the sun. 81% of our total energy comes from fossil fuels. Coal alone generates 45% of our electricity. Power and water plants rely on fossil fuels. Our cleanliness, productivity, and comfort depend on them. The world's population quadrupled in the past 150 years. In that same span, we've mined most of our surface resources. The deeper we excavate for fuel, by fracking, drilling, or blasting up mountaintops, we modify the Earth in ways never intended. These methods define our current industrial era, an era of extraction. As humanity's population inches towards 8 billion, we need to be visionary about reimagining energy. Climate resilience, the ability to prepare for, recover from, and adapt to climate change, will be essential as we enter the mid-century. Instead of mining the Earth for remains of solar energy, we can harvest the sun directly through panels, batteries, and cells. Without needing to process fuels, we release less carbon into the air while maintaining the energy we need for our daily lives. When Powur's founder, Jonathan Budd, was 26, he visited the Amazon. Jonathan was impressed by the indigenous tribespeople who hosted him. The Ashwar had lived for generations in total harmony with their environment. Everything they produced was from the jungle and naturally returned to the jungle. When Jonathan came back home, he decided to dedicate his life to solar and sustainable energy, and Powur was born. Powur has been designated an Inc. 1000 fastest growing company in America, and as a certified B Corporation, is required to meet social sustainability and environmental performance standards. Powur offsets the carbon that it generates, pouring tens of thousands of dollars in profits towards offset initiatives, as well as localized projects such as clean tech stoves in Uganda. For homeowners, Powur shifts the paradigm of dependency. Instead of paying utility companies, Powur lets you become your own utility. With zero-down financing, there are no upfront, out-of-pocket costs. Powur makes the transition easy. We analyze whether your roofs can be outfitted for solar. We calculate your energy savings. We take care of the entire installation process. Powur's panels are warranted for 25 years, while our workmanship and inverters are guaranteed from 10 to 30 years. We not only empower homeowners to adopt clean energy, but we've grown an entire community of solar warriors. Powur provides awesome tools and mentors to help you win. The heart of our team are consultants who praise the benefits of solar. We're partnered with industry-leading equipment providers, so you can advocate with confidence. Powur isn't just a utility disruptor. We are a movement to liberate the planet from fossil fuel dependency. In February 2021, a severe winter storm shut down Texas for a week. Their power plants weren't properly winterized. Their grid nearly collapsed. Due to supply shortages, natural gas prices shot up 16,000% that week. The usual 10 cents per kilowatt hour suddenly cost $9 per kilowatt hour. That cost surge was passed on to customers. Some Texas utilities made billions that week. Months later, Texas legislators voted to have utility customers fund a billions-dollar utilities bailout. A monthly surcharge would be added to utility bills, possibly for decades. Instead of burdening the utilities largely responsible for this catastrophe, utilities convinced Texas politicians that it was better to burden customers. Thankfully, we don't have to stay locked into a corrupt provider relationship with utility monopolies. An alternate energy reality is already here. It used to be that humans harvested by daylight. Now we harvest actual daylight. The clean energy movement is our future. It's one of the most stable sources of job growth in the coming decades. The sun that ripens crops and keeps our oceans thriving will power our devices, light our roads, and heat our homes. Here at Powur, you take control of your energy. Join us in building a brighter, cleaner energy future for mankind.